The Duchess of York was feeling sentimental on New Year's Eve, so she gave the late Queen a touching tribute on Instagram. Sarah Ferguson shared a photo of her ex-mother-in-law from Royal Ascot 2018, as well as a snippet of a handwritten poem titled "We Will Miss You, Dearest Friend." The poem reads, "As the primroses appear on the banks of Windsor so clear. New beginnings, new paths, new rainbows to see. You are tucked in our hearts even though apart, so welcomed 2023, knowing you are free. Happy New Year." She then added a caption to the poem, expressing her sadness at the loss of her dearest friend, but also wishing everyone a happy new year. "We will miss you always, dearest friend. You remain in our hearts. Happy New Year." Her supporters responded enthusiastically to the poem, which also made allusion to September 19th, the day of Her Majesty's death. One wrote, "Thank you, Duchess Sarah. Very touching memorial." Another said, "Most definitely tucked in our hearts. Lovely sentiments." While a third added how the Queen's smile would light up any room. Despite the fact that Sarah and Prince Andrew divorced more than 25 years ago, the 63-year-old has remained close to the Queen and recently disclosed that the late monarch had even invited her to spend Christmas with her in 2021. Sarah talked about her holiday plans in an interview with the Hungarian newspaper Blick, stating, "Personally, I don't know yet how I will spend Christmas. I was able to spend last year with the Queen, now I don't know where I'll be, but for 30 years I've been teaching my daughters that it's actually Christmas every day." It is not the first time that she has paid tribute to the late Queen in the form of writing, as seen by her poetry. After the monarch's dying, Sarah expressed her sorrow in a letter, saying, "I am heartbroken by the passing of Her Majesty the Queen. She leaves behind an extraordinary legacy, the most fantastic example of duty and service and steadfastness, and a constant steadying presence as our head of state for more than 70 years. She has given her whole life selflessly to the people of the UK and the Commonwealth. To me, she was the most incredible mother-in-law and friend." On a personal note, she thanked the Queen for being the most incredible mother-in-law and friend, adding, "I will always be grateful to her for the generosity she showed me in remaining close to me even after my divorce." Speaking on the Tea with Twiggy podcast as she promoted her Mills and Boon romance novel Her Heart for a Compass, the Duchess previously paid tribute to the Queen for being modern, flexible, and forgiving. Sarah compared their relationship to the one she had with her own mother Susan Barantes, who passed away in September 1998, saying, "I think to myself that honestly my mother-in-law has been more of a mother to me than my mother." She continued, "My greatest mentor and person who believes in me is the Queen, and has never faltered. I absolutely admire the incredible way Her Majesty is so modern, and how flexible, and how understanding, and how forgiving and how generous." However, the Duchess poem is not the first penned for the late Queen in royal circles. In September, Edoardo Mapelli Mozzi, husband of Princess Beatrice, also shared an emotional homage to the late Queen. The property mogul took to Instagram to publish a poem written by his half-brother Albie Shale in an effort to console his wife, Princess Beatrice, who is suffering the loss of her grandmother. In rhyming couplets, the long poem, Her Majesty, Thank You, praises the Queen's many accomplishments throughout the course of her 70-year reign. Although Edo's half-brother Albie Shale keeps a low profile in royal circles, he penned this poem to bring comfort to Beatrice. With 16 verses and one standalone line, it thanks the late Queen for leading us till death do us part, and for leading with an honorable heart. The poem reads, "Thank you for guiding for 70 years. Thank you for guiding with values not spears. Thank you for guiding your whole adult life. Thank you for guiding with dignity not strife." Another verse adds, "Thank you for being our head of state. Thank you for being so out of debate. Thank you for being shrewdly serene. Thank you for being everyone's queen. Thank you for evolving with change all around. Thank you for evolving with such little sounds. Thank you for evolving from Churchill to Truss. Thank you for evolving without any fuss." The poem also ended with a powerful stanza which read, "Thank you for personifying sincerity. Thank you for personifying justice. Thank you for personifying moderation. Thank you for personifying humility. Thank you for personifying us. Beatrice's husband accompanied the post with a message that read, Your Majesty, thank you. Thank you to my wonderful brother Albie Shale for writing this for Beatrice, and thank you for allowing us to share it.